Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Project Issy. The Christmas season is in full swing, and I've finished all my decorating, which was a lot. In addition to the standard tree, I brought two smaller trees, one a blush pink, the other a white one with built-in lights. However, there is still one place left to decorate, my art studio. I plan to put up a snowy backdrop, fake snow flooring, and a Christmas tree. The tree itself is pretty basic in design, a standard tree with not much branches, but I brought it for $6 New Zealand dollars, so I can't complain. What I plan on making for this video are bird ornaments. You know, the foam ones with feathers, which you clip onto the tree, though I will be using different materials for the ones you find in the stores. Also, I will be decorating my tree with a few polymer pendants. I mean, how could I not? First, I'm taking a piece of foil and crunching it into a bird-like figure. This doesn't have to be perfect. Then, I like to take small pieces of clay, warm it up with my fingers, and apply to the foil figure. For the first layer of clay, don't worry if there is foil showing through. Once you're happy with the figure, start to add more polymer clay to create features like the head, wings, and a beak. Smooth out the back of the bird figure with your finger. Then, with a craft knife, create little markings to help create a look of small feathers. I also applied this to the front and sides of the bird figure. I brought these clips on Temu for about $3 New Zealand dollars, which is around $1 something in US dollars. Before putting your clay in the oven, put your clips to the figures. This will help create a marker for later. I also wanted to experiment on a couple of the birds by pushing the clip well into the clay. I hope this would be like an adhesive to keep the clip in place. Place your figures in the oven for 30 minutes. I like to set the oven to fan bake and the temperature set at 130 degrees. I'm using a hot glue gun with high temp glue sticks, though I would normally use a super glue that works with metal and plastic. Now I'm drilling holes to help attach the feathers for the tail. I will be attaching them with the same hot glue gun. For extra volume and effect, once the glue has set, add a line of feathers underneath the original line. I forgot to mention, I brought the feathers online from Temu. The quality of the feathers was good, though there were a few that were broken, so buyer beware. Now once the glue has dried, I decided to add white glitter paint to some of the bird decorations. This does require a couple of layers, and it's best to wait an hour between coats. I have found some glitter paint products can take a while to dry, so using hairdryer can help speed up the process. For the red bird decorations, I went in with a copper paint to create more detailing. Now for the eyes, I decided to use glue on rhinestones. Depending on the colour of the bird, I think it's best to use a contrasting colour. For example, I used a black stone for white birds. I also applied rhinestones on the wings. This helps to hide the feather stalk things. I'm not sure what the ends are called. Before clipping onto my Christmas tree, I did a little test to see how well the clip stuck to the decorations. Most did hold up well, but a couple did come off. I think that was because I didn't let the glue heat up enough. I should mention, when setting up, my Christmas tree was way too big for the space, so I had to use the top of the tree, and with Christmas nearly over, I will have to make do with this one. Anyway, thanks for watching.